In the name of the Most High, the most gracious, most merciful. And today is my son James's man's birthday. Let me tell you something. You know, this has been his first birthday that he's been gone. You know, it happened in September last year. So, I don't want to get, too emotional, but I want to say, man, I love you, son. I watched you as a baby, man. I used to, sing you before I went in. And when I came home, that's when we really got to know each other, And when I came home, he was, 16, 17 then? Yeah, I think it was like 17. Yeah. And we walked through life together, man. We talked a lot. We had conversations where, I understood his plight in life, Man wasn't like as ambitious as I am. He was more laid back than I was, but he just wanted his family and his friends to be happy. He wanted to take care of his kids, and he did whatever it took to do that, And I remember one of the most proudest moments in my life is when he said, "Dad, I want to take care of my kids, man, like you really took care of us." That's crazy, man. I was like, wow. I said, I've been away for so long. He said it didn't matter. You was still there. We got all your letters. We got, and that really, it made me realize, that something really has to be done for the very fiber of our families to return back to normal. The very essence of us is our children, man. What we bring into the world. See, a lot of us take it so that what we do in this world matters, man. What represents you matters. If you're rich, those who you also made rich or participated in them becoming rich. If you're spiritually bound, then how many of those that's excelling spiritually by what you provide. It's, everything that you do, you would to make your monarch in life, man. It's what you instill in others and how they do from what you give them. That's the real gloat. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Tom? What's going on, brother? You know what I mean? That's the real gloat, man. That's the, you know, it's not what how you come out in life. It's how many other people that you made successful because of you. You know what I mean? And our kids, we want our children to be better, to do better. You know, when he said that to me, man, you know, when I got my first bit, it was from 90 to December 93. You know, so I came home December 93. I went back in February of 96. So that time span, I was on a run or in a halfway house. So it's crazy. But during that time, what I wanted to do was just be there for my family. And my mindset wasn't on the level that it is now, that um, I didn't have to resort to the old ways. The way I look at it, those 3 years wasn't enough. And that's just the reality of it. Because when I went back and when I come home this time, I never went back. So those 3 years just wasn't enough. You know, and it's like that sometimes. You know what I mean? But man, I just wanna. I used to drive down the street, drive down Jessup Street, man, and what's up, Pop? That's the first thing I hear, no matter where. I sometimes, where the hell, where he at? It's just, man, he just come out of nowhere, right there, man. So many people. I mean, so many people in the hood has nothing but beautiful and nice things to say about him, man. See, that's what I mean. See, what it's not who you are, it's what you bring out of other people. You know what I mean? His energy was right, his spirit was right. You know what I mean? But, you know, hashtag talk heavy is um was coined, you know, because of him. The mission that I'm on is because of him. Um, I chose to I chose to do something positive to represent his legacy instead of something negative. This is why hashtag talk heavy exists. It started years ago. The mindset, the way how it is, the essence of it, but the reason it just came upon his death because I want his life to have meaning. You know, he brought 3 beautiful kids into this world. You know, and you look at our city, man, and There's so many of us that's going through the same things, man. So many of us, and it's not stopping. It's getting worse. You know, somebody have to instill some joy in people. You taking life too serious. I used to take life serious. I mean, too seriously. I still take life serious because it's a serious situation, but to take it too serious, like it takes you out of yourself because you don't get no enjoyment out of life. You know what I mean? I mean, real, pure joy. You know, laughing, gut belching, laughing, and enjoying family, and real joy, seeing life, seeing more than the hood. All these things, man. It has to happen for the little people, for the people who are going through agony, the people who's going through financial strain. They need some upliftment because if it continues to go on, it's going to get worse. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get worse. So I look at it like it's so many opportunities out here. So many opportunities out here. And a lot of times the average person don't see or get to or reach these opportunities or don't even know about these opportunities within the inner city communities because we're so into the struggle. You know what I mean? We so into trying to survive. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to bring to you. The essence of hashtag talk heavy is bridging the gap between the generations. So my generation is trying to bridge the gap with the younger generation. It's not the other way around. You know what I'm saying? It's not the other way around. See, we got to bridge the gap. Why? Because we made the decisions that ultimately affected their lives. Throughout the inner city community, man, we have indulged ourselves in the activities that took us away from our families. We did. I know I did. And I don't know how many jails that I've been through that I've seen so many just like me. We got active in the 80s, in the 90s. Those decisions cost us. But most importantly, it cost our families. It costed our children. Because how is the son to really be comfortable with truly learning the essence of life and it ain't come from his father? Seriously. When it ain't coming from his father, you're putting your faith in someone that you have no knowledge of and don't have no ties in. You know what I mean? So the person, the adult, the man, he has to submit himself to the care and the raising and the teaching of other children, just like I did. Because, see, the responsibility starts when you say, I accept this woman and this woman's children. Once you do that, you accept them. That's it. They're yours. Care for them. Take care of them. Raise them. Instill in them what's been instilled in them. See, because that's the disconnect. We haven't instilled what's been instilled in us to our younger generation, and this is the problem that we see. This is the effect we're the cause. So it's time to step up. It's time to step up, man. It's a lot of people that are. But the way how we step up is we have to submit ourselves to our wrong and be transparent about what we've done. You know what I mean? This generation ain't going with do as I say, not as I do. They ain't going for that. Too intelligent for that. We wasn't. We went for it. But they too intelligent for that. Don't get mad at that. This is what you and your ancestors prayed for. You know what I'm saying? A generation to really have accomplishments to where they can put our community on an even level in all aspects of life. This is what our ancestors prayed for: a better tomorrow, a better future. For who? For the children, for the nation. This is our nation. Our youngers out here, they got strength. They got the will, the strength, and they don't really realize what it's actually for. It's not to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not to be bullies of others. That strength that lies in you, man, that's to protect your people. See what we forgot about that? We forgot that we were supposed to be protectors of our communities, protectors of our kids, protectors of our peoples. There's a duty that comes with this here man thing. It's a duty. I'm talking to my generation. You know there's a duty with this here. We skirted that duty when we made those decisions and went into those penitentiaries, but we still got that duty. So those of us that came home, listen, we got a duty. We got work to do. We got real work to do, man. Now, before I go, man, because I just wanted to say a few words in respect to my son's birthday. You know, once again, happy birthday, boy. Love you, man. One other thing, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Like I was talking, I had two other videos called "The Culture of Philadelphia." You know, and the essence of that is our culture is different. Our culture shocks outside society. It does. It's a new thing going on. But what people remember is the culture that our generation, the previous generation before that, this is what we established. We established a culture of refinement, a culture of intelligence, a culture of willpower, a culture of strength, but also a culture of true brotherhood. We are brothers to one another, sisters to one another. You know what I mean? That's our culture, man. We are lovers of one another. See, when you have no idea how to mentally overcome that barrier, that ceiling that you have, and you stay boxed into just that whatever in that box, that's your lot in life. When you stuck there, man, you know, there's another level. That other level, it don't come from you because you have exhausted all your ability. See, where you at right now, you have exhausted your ability. but not your capability. You're capable of accomplishing anything in life. It's just that you yourself, with your wisdom, you can't reach that goal. But you add on to that and you allow others to help in that endeavor, then you would definitely succeed. Without a shadow of a doubt. Can't do nothing alone, man. I can't do nothing alone, man. I, I'm asking anybody if y'all can help in any way that y'all can, because I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just learning on the go. This is what I'm doing. I feel it in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about this. You know what I mean? I'm secure in my understanding about this platform and about the tenets that it represents. You know, I'm just 100% in it. You know what I mean? I'm 100% in it. But I need additional help to take this plateau to a different level, and to take it to different communities within each state, because everybody's going through the same thing. You know? Everything else has been tried. Why not try hashtag talkheavy? Why not try to make amends with your kids, to establish a dialogue, to ultimately establish a relationship? Those key points, man, it did it for me. You know, I'm going all the way with this. This is it. Like, you know, this is my lot in life, and I'm gonna take it as far as it can go. But the reality of, this is not my platform. This is not my platform. This is our platform. I'm not trying to be the head macho of anything. I'm just trying to represent what I represent so we can do this together. This ain't about me. It ain't about me. But I'm putting my all into it. This here monarchy hashtag talk heavy, this is about what it represents. It's not about me. I'm representing it because I'm showing you, that this works. When I came home and I apologized to my kids and I established a dialogue, it took time, but it works. Now our relationship is so much better, so beautiful. Never mind the years that I spent out, I'm here and now. And that's all that matters. And I'm telling you, all you have to do is make amends with your kids. They deserve an apology. And they deserve your complete transparency on what it is that you've done. On some real shit. We got to be open about what we've done, man. So they can understand that sometimes it might be hereditary. It might be something in you. Kids don't know. See, when you have this anger problem, you have all these different symptoms of anger, and you lash out, and people look at you like you're crazy, but you haven't been diagnosed properly. Might be conditions. No, don't even count in mental health. This is what we going through. It's what our kids is going through. You know what I mean? It's what they're going through. What they need is some understanding. What they need is to be for you to instill that information that you have for them, and to look and seek what information that they have for you. Because I'm going to tell you, the old way of getting money, it ain't in no more. It's over with. The way we used to get money, it ain't even happening no more. It's no successes in that. Couple of eyes, but it's no success in that. It's a new way of getting bread. You know what I mean? It's a new way of doing things, man. These kids got the answer, man. I'm telling you, this digital platform that they build and they doing, that's a way to get money. They got different ways of how to excel in life without going to the streets, man. And we got to soak up some of this knowledge, soak up some of this game, man. If with their wisdom and know-how and knowledge that they have, with our poise, with our understanding our wisdom or how to navigate and do things, we are a perfect match. We are a perfect match. Together, we can take over the world on some real talk, on any level that you could think of. But we got to do it together, man. Got to do it together, man. So, what I'm saying is, man, the culture of Philadelphia is different. Real different. See, let me tell you something about Will Smith. You know, Will Smith was the best person that you can ever witness as a human being to come out of Philadelphia, man. With he's had bubbling energy. He has a way to woo people, you know, and to disarm anybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about physically. I'm talking about just with his charm, just with his charisma, just with the energy that he give off. He's able to disarm anybody, man. So let's just think of a beautiful person like Will Smith coming from a city of Philadelphia, out of West Philly. And you disrespect the man's wife not once, not twice. This has been a number of times. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, when you internalize something, like when you keep things under wraps within, man, the disrespect, the disloyalty, the jokes, the laughter, when you internalize that and keep that in for so long, you're going to combust. It's going to break out. That slap was years of being disrespected by the media, disrespected by his own peers. That slap was years of him going through the things that he is going through his family. His whole life been just in public view. Damn near his entire life. Since he used to rock at up there in the park or at Dynasty West Ballroom, man. You know what I mean? The media has been disrespecting this brother for many years, and trust and believe, he from Philly for real. You know what I'm saying? He from Philly for real. You know what I mean? He wasn't about the crazy shit. He was a good person, but he from Philly. The culture of Philly is serious. We have our own culture. You disrespect somebody from us, we don't care where we at. You know what I'm saying? On some real talk. I mean, I got utmost respect for Chris Rock and utmost respect for comedy as a whole, man. Y'all do something, man, that y'all the heartbeat of the communities, man. Y'all the heartbeat of the nation, because y'all speak volumes in a particular way, man, that's cunning, man. It cuts deep, but it's cunning. But you gotta watch it sometimes, because you playing with people's emotions, you playing with temperament, and you playing with that Philly culture. Philly culture is real. We slap the shit out you about some bullshit. For real. We a fighting city. the frightened pride of Philadelphia. Look how many boxers come out of the city, man. We with that rumble thing, man. Come up on somebody from Philly, we rumbling. But if you disrespect a man's wife, man, not once but time and time again, man, it's gonna come a time when motherfucker be like, all right, I don't give a fuck where I'm at now. Now it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now it's whatever. Not with no guns or no knives or nothing. Nah, smack the shit out of you. Beat the bullshit out you. This is what Philly does, period. Always have and always will. You know what I'm saying? So you got to realize that fact, man. Give a fuck what all y'all be saying about that nut-ass crap about, he shouldn't have did that in the Grammys. Man, fuck the Grammys, man. What has Grammys ever did for us? I mean, for real. We still fighting, trying to be respected as people that's in these different genres of what the Grammys. Weren't we supposed to be boycotting them? You know what I'm saying? On some real talk. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop disrespecting people, man. That's all. Everything will be good. That's between two men. He didn't bring a crowd with him. He didn't, wait until he was with a squad. No, he went right there on that stage. It's me and you. You know what I'm saying? It's me and you. You know what I mean? Especially at a time when, the health conditions of his wife, you know what I'm saying, and what she going through, man, that ain't no, that's our queen, man. That's our queen. You disrespecting our queen. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. She one of our fucking queens. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what they do, man. But that's men shit. They ain't going nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's just between them two. Stay out of their fucking business. That's all. Talk heavy. Brother Rock, man. Love you, son, man. Seriously.